Hey everybody, Crypto Mentor 99. How you doing? Man, I got a lot to say. It is July 16th, 2021, mid-afternoon. And yeah, my hair looks good. Just got out of the shower. All right, my cup is overflowing with information. I got to slow down. Okay. Yesterday, I put a post, or I did a video, if I can find it, and it was about the SEC versus Ripple. There was a court proceeding yesterday, Thursday, July 15th. And I posted the link, and I was one of like 2,682 people on the call that was just listening. Okay, so the call was fascinating, by the way, and that's what I want to talk about in this video. But I wanted to wait a little bit to do this video. I've listened to like 5, 6, maybe 7 people on YouTube. Some I know and some I don't know. Not personally, but some I listened to and some that I just kind of casually ran across, and they were saying, oh my gosh, it's a huge win for Ripple. And I'm like, were you on the same call that I was? So this is what happened yesterday. And like 4 out of the 5 people that I listened to, you could tell they were just reading a news clip and they weren't actually on the call, because what they were saying was outdated information. So there's a gentleman, and I may even mess up his name, okay? What's his name? William Heinman, who is the head of the SEC. Not anymore. Previous director, or Grand Poobah, whatever the guy's name was, or title was. And he gave a speech, which I will link below. Video number 1 is going to be SEC Director William Heinman's speech from 2018. Crypto Mentor 99, why is that important? Because what the judge ruled yesterday pertains to this video that William Heinman did in 2018, as he was an acting member of the SEC, and he made public comments about crypto assets that people may or may not have misconstrued to be SEC policy. So that's what the hearing yesterday was about. I don't know the entirety of the lawsuit, but I do know because I was on the call yesterday. And what the judge ruled, so the lawyers for the SEC said, hey, judge, you can't have any government official who makes a public statement about anything years later be dragged in a court of law to be depositioned, questioned for hours on end. Like, you could be a government official, just make a comment, and people won't misconstrue that as the official SEC policy or whatever sphere of authority that you are in the federal government. You got it? So the SEC's lawyers, well, it was just one lady, Miss Schaefer, I think. She kept on saying, well, Ripple wants to have two depositions with my client. And a deposition, I'm not a lawyer and I don't play one in real life, nor on YouTube. They basically sit you down and the other lawyers ask you questions. Where were you the night of July the 1st, etc. And the lawyers for Ripple want to know what closed door meetings that William Heinman may or may not have had in and around that time in 2018, behind door meetings to discuss cryptos with other crypto projects. Some of you may find this interesting, some of you may not. We're going on 5 minutes here. So the judge ruled yesterday that, number one, Ripple can interview or depose, it's called a deposition, William Hindman Monday, whatever Monday's date is. But they can only do it one time. They can't do it twice. They can't do it 3 times. And the judge left it up to the lawyers to determine the scope of the deposition, meaning when you have a deposition, it's not like you can ask the person every question under the sun. You're limited in scope to a particular area. So the lawyer, Miss Schaefer, I think was her name, for the SEC basically said, well, hey, I don't want to put my client, Mr. Hindman, in the deposition Monday if they're going to ask him every question under the sun. So the judge was going to leave it up to the lawyers on both sides to decide how narrow or wide the scope of the questioning would be for the deposition. Now, is it a huge win for Ripple? Well, in a way. I mean, they could ask SEC ex-director or ex-president, whatever, William Hindman, but in a deposition when the Ripple lawyers will be asking him questions on Monday, the other legal counsel will be in the same room going, don't answer that, plead the fifth, whatever. So I don't know if that's a huge victory for Ripple, but the judge clearly said no. If William Hindman made public comments as the head of the SEC back in 2018, he is allowed, under my authority or whatever, to be questioned by Ripple and their lawyers on Monday. So this afternoon, July the 16th, this was yesterday, the judge ruled that both sides had to come up with an agreement for Monday's deposition, when it was going to be, the scope of the questions, and the judge was going to get back with both parties either Friday afternoon, Friday evening, or first thing Saturday morning. So I hope that helps. But Monday, as far as yesterday at 4:30 Eastern Central Time, the judge ruled that Ripple and their attorneys have the absolute right to see what meetings, information, questions that William Hindman answered on or about 2018 related to his speech. So I'm going to put the speech below. And yeah, I got to do some more videos. Anyhow, Crypto Mentor 99. Thanks for being a part of my crypto family. And yeah, I got more videos. Don't miss them. Love y'all. Bye-bye.